Hi and welcome back. This is going to be some quick tips for the home handyman. How many times have you gone into your garage, go open up the garage door, and this is what you're going to hear. You hear that click? Okay, you hear that clicking noise that you're getting there? Let me show you what the problem is, and I'm going to show you how to go about repairing it. It's very easy, so let me just show you what the problem is. All right, this is the problem up here. You see these a 3-inch round pulley, and as you can see, all your cables run over the top of it here and around over here. And if you look right up in the bottom, right there, you can see that there's a little bit of play inside there. Watch what happens. Okay, that's exactly what's happening. So I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how to go about repairing it. It's a fairly easy repair. Basically, all you're going to be doing is you're going to be changing a pulley like this. You can get this in any of the big box stores, and you're basically going to take that one off, put the new bolt through here, and put it back on. So I'm going to show you a couple of easy ways to do it. One, you probably want to put gloves on because the cable might be a little bit greasy, and you're going to need probably two 9/16 wrenches, one of them offset, one of them a regular wrench. Let me show you. All right, you're probably going to need something like this, an offset wrench, or this, a 9/16, and probably a very large screwdriver. All right, if you don't have this offset, you can use a ratchet, but this is what I use. It's pretty quick. So, all right, let me get set up, and I'm going to show you how to get this done. Okay, first thing I do is we're going to take this cable off of here. Make sure your door is in the up position. It takes the pressure off that spring. We're just going to lift this off like this. I just put it down here like that for now. See that? That's how bad it is. Now, I get up in the back with a wrench like this. I hold that nut in the back. Then you come around in the front over here, and you take this and you loosen it. And then once you have it loose, you can take it off by hand. Now you're going to have your secondary, your new pulley, ready to go back on. All right, so here's our new pulley. We're going to hold that wrench up in the back. And then we're going to unscrew this. We'll take this down. Okay, and then once you have it down, then you take your new cable, your gear, put your bolt through it. We'll lift it up here, put it in here like this. We're going to put our nut back around the back and hold it in place. And then we'll just turn the screw here in while holding the nut on the other side. And we'll tighten up this bolt over here, nice and tight. We can take our wrenches off, and this we're just going to leave off now, but you can see already. See? Okay, we're going to leave that right now. We're going to go up in the front, and we're going to change that front one now. Okay, now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. and we're going to have our gear ready to go. Alright, so we're going to come up here. We're going to hold this nut in the back. It's a regular screwdriver, and we're going to take this off on this side over here. Right. And just unscrew the nut, but hold on to the pulley and the bolt so you don't lose it. Take the nut off. Pull the bolt out. We're going to take the pulley down. Take our replacement pulley and just put it on the exact same way, just like that. Put it back through here where it came out. Catch our bolt through there, then we're going to screw the nut back on. We're going to hold the back with the screwdriver, and then we'll tighten up as tight as we can. That. Now, I just want to point this out to you. This is the bearing. You can see how that bearing is dead. That's why when I'm doing this, I'm changing all of them instead of just changing just the one pulley that went bad. We're going to change them all because we're doing it one time and we're going to be finished with this job. Right? Next thing you're going to do is you're going to come around to the back where you previously removed that cable from over here on the gear, just like that. You're going to pull this cable out, pull this up, and put it right over the top, just like that. Now I just want to point this out to you here too. You see how this cable is straight? You have to make sure that that cable is straight. You don't want to have these twisted around each other like that. Alright, so it's got to be like this. And the reason I left that round-headed bolt on there is you can see that. Otherwise the square-headed bolt will touch into here. So it'll catch up against it. That's why I left the round one on. So now if we did our job correct, this should be nice and quiet. So let's see. That's it. Okay, now we're just going to repeat the process on the other side. We'll repeat the process on the other side. We'll change it on the other side. It'll be nice and quiet. But you can hear this. That bearing is shot. And you have that movement in there. This one is bad, but that side is a lot worse. Okay. First thing you're going to do is you're going to come up underneath the bottom right here. And you're going to pull this cable off of here. This cable, now you have to make sure the garage is in the up position. When the garage is in the up position, you'll see there's a lot of slack on this here. You have a lot of movement. So what you would do now is you would take off this cable, just move it off like this to the side, and now this gear is free. Hear it? Okay, you just take your box end wrench. You come around the back over here, and you hold the nut in the back, and you take this end, and you take it off, just like that. This is why I like using the wrench that's offset. It holds it like that. And then we just pull this cable out. And we'll take this gear off and we'll grab our new one. Now this one you can see has a little washer on here. We're going to reuse this washer. Okay, this is our new one. You put it through like that, put our washer back on here like this. Put it back through here, like that. And then we'll catch our nut in the back. And once you've got his finger tight, you get back up here with your wrench. You can hold it. And we'll tighten it up. And now we'll tighten it up all the way with the box end. Nice and tight. And you can see it's nice and quiet. With this cable, we'll go back around up here later, but not quite yet. Okay. And we're going to come over here to this one. And we're going to switch this over right here. And the way we're going to switch this one, we are going to reuse this nut here. You see how this nut is flat on this side? We're going to reuse this. And the reason we're going to reuse it is because this one here is going to wind up hitting up against on the side right here, and it's going to bind on it, so. Okay. Now we're going to pull this with our screwdriver, and we'll loosen this up like this. And then once it's loose, you can just do it by hand. And then we're going to take this nut, and we'll hold this. We're going to reuse this, remember. We're going to take this one out. We're going to take this pulley off. We're going to put this pulley right back in place where that one came out. And it's going back up the same way it came out. Just like that. And we'll screw it in by hand as far as we can, and then we'll tighten it up with the wrench. I'm going to hold it with a screwdriver, and we're going to tighten it with the 9/16 wrench. Okay, nice and tight. Then you're going to come back over here where you previously removed this cable from up in here. And we're going to take that cable like this. And we're going to put it back up here like that. And then this side is finished. Okay, if you have any questions or you need any home maintenance advice, send me an email. I'll be more than happy to talk to anybody about anything. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.